This is a Storm Track 12 severe weather alert.
And we continue to be on high alert for us here in eastern North Carolina as well. We do have that level 2, that slight risk of severe storms with a tornado watch across all of our area. It's those tornadoes, isolated water spouts, maybe a damaging wind gust and some brief heavy downpours. Those are the main threats we need to alert you to with this system. But so far, keeping our fingers crossed, hasn't really been all that bad for us here. We've been seeing some tornado warnings off to the west and to the south. Watching just a lone little shower kind of cutting across Cove City, Dover area, across in towards Ernle and Vanceboro, going up Highway 17 and Highway 70, but no rotation associated with that. Now, we have been watching some storms offshore here, just south of Hatteras and Ocracoke, but it looks like they may, if they develop, will kind of stay out there over the sound and maybe head to the northern Outer Banks with some brief heavy downpours. Also starting to see some breaks in the overcast periodically, but just take a look at those clouds. Look how fast those winds are in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. That's part of the reason why we are concerned about the potential for tornadoes around here. And again, there have been some thinning of the cloud cover periodically, allowing these temperatures to get into the upper 70s and low 80s. So the gusty winds coupled with the little bit of sunshine, that's helping to bubble the atmosphere up for us here, although you'll also notice those winds more now out of a southerly direction. We're still seeing gusts in excess of 25, 30 miles an hour as we head on in through this afternoon, and that has brought the higher dew point air in with it. As my professor in college always used to say, the tropics bring the tropics with them, and it is definitely a very tropical feel to the air for us as we head out the door this afternoon. There's where the low-level center is, making its way up north of Atlanta, headed into the western part of South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee area, and that's going to continue to stay there. But we've got this moisture streaming northbound out of the Bahamas up along the Atlantic seaboard, right into us here in eastern North Carolina. Again, we hold on to that tornado watch all the way through until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Models overdoing where some of those heavier showers and storms are, but the potential is still there. We could still see an isolated discrete shower or thunderstorm develop into maybe an isolated waterspout or tornado. That line should push off the coast by dinner time. Then we got a secondary line that's going to come through late this evening. Notice those temperatures still staying on the mild side even once that system moves its way off the coast. 60s. Mid to upper 60s at that for overnight lows tonight. We'll take a little time. We'll clear the clouds out gradually as we go through the day tomorrow, back into the 70s with a southwesterly wind. Then late tomorrow night, another stronger front comes through. Doesn't really have as much moisture with it. Maybe a few spotty showers first thing on Sunday morning. But look at those winds coming in out of that northerly direction, bringing that cold air in with us. And you can see that the next several days, once we get by today, are definitely going to be on the cooler side for us here, and maybe flirting with some frost and freeze in the inland areas Monday and Tuesday morning.